Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a mini cube. All right, so this is the mini Volk. Okay, it's the mini Volk. And I want to talk about mini cubes for just a little bit because I've been talking about cube magic for a little while and doing some different cube magic videos, and I really like cube magic, and I've kind of gotten into even just learning how to solve the cube on my own. And so whenever you get into a particular magic genre, there's always the possibility that you could do more than just the tricks that come in the box, okay? And one of the things that some people are realizing they could do is they could do a shrinking cube effect, because we do shrinking die effects all the time, right, on stage, and people who do card magic sometimes do shrinking card effects. And I think that's an idea you see in magic a lot. You see things either get bigger or get smaller, and so certainly there's the possibility that you could do magic tricks with a cube where the cube gets smaller. And so that would mean you having to go get props, right? Get props. And so what props are out there? What cubes are out there in mini form that are good? So I thought I'd grab a couple of my mini cubes and we'd talk about them. So this right here, this one's my favorite. This is the mini Volk 3, and I'm gonna show you some side-by-sides. So just as comparison, it's a little bit smaller than a 2x2, right? It's a little bit smaller than a 2x2. That should give you some idea about how big it is. It is 47 millimeters across, and it weighs exactly 2 ounces. I'll show you a side-by-side of the normal size cube. So this is a normal size cube right here. So you can see definitely how much bigger it is, and then show all 3 of them together. Okay, so it fits right in the palm of your hand. You could palm this quickly. Okay, like if you were doing like cups and balls, you know, where you palm an orange, but you do it fast. You could palm this a little bit, but I wouldn't hold my hand out there for too long, but it does kind of fit in the palm of your hand. I don't know that this would be great for one-handed solves. I think if you're gonna practice one-handed solves, you should practice on a full-size cube. But this cube feels like a real Volk. It really feels like its bigger brother, the Volk 3. I think the inside networkings are the same. And it's really good for pocket space, you know. Sometimes you want to grab a cube and just take it with you, or have a cube in the car that you can play with. I think this would be a great alternative for that. It has really good corner cutting on it. It has really good action. I like it. It is a little fast. It kind of does get away from you, but you know what? I think out of all my minis, this one is totally my favorite. I got mine at Speed Cube Shop for $17. So next up, I have 2 smaller size cubes down from that. So these are 42 millimeters, okay? This is a 42 millimeter. The Volk we just looked at was 47, okay? So this is a 42 millimeter. So now you're going down in size another step, and I'll show you side by side what this looks like against the Volk, just so you can kind of see, and then compare it against a larger cube. So you kind of see, like, you know, you're going down, down, down. So if you were doing like a shrinking cube and you wanted several, this is a stickerless though. This is my Dayan Zanchi. This is my Dayan Zanchi Mini. I believe this is $13 at Speed Cube Shop, and it's okay, it's decent. I think this is now starting to get more into a novelty style of cube. I wouldn't call the mini Volk a novelty cube. I really wouldn't, because it is built exactly like a cube that you would expect, and it feels good. The Dayan Zanchi, I mean, I've mixed it up and I've done a couple solves with it, but it's nothing to write home about. It's okay, you know. It's better than a piece of garbage you'd find on eBay, definitely, but I think it's just for fun. And I believe you can get the mini Dayan Zanchi in a stickered and stickerless, so I got the stickerless version. My next 42 millimeter cube is my mini Cyclone boys. My mini Cyclone boys, and I love this one. I got this one second, and it's fast. I was weird, like the Dayan Zanchi has a little bit of a grind to it, and a little bit of, you know, the pieces are kind of sticky, but the mini Cyclone boys is fast, and it's kind of like its bigger counterpart. Like if you've got a bigger, one of the cheap, I shouldn't say cheap, one of the inexpensive Cyclone boys, it moves just like that one, but it's tiny, it's really cute. And best of all, this one is so affordable. I got this one at Speed Cube Shop for $4. Okay, now we're gonna go down one more size. So this is a super mini cube. This is the Maru Cube. And if you look up the Maru Cube, a lot of times you're gonna find it as a build your own. They will send you all the pieces, including the stickers and the tools, and you will need to build your own, and it's not inexpensive. This Maru Cube, this is the one that comes with Rubik's Dream. So when you get Rubik's Dream and you get your mini, you get the Maru Cube, and as far as a mini cube goes, it's dope. Like, all the pieces turn just fine. It acts just like a cube should. Now, it's not gonna turn like a flagship cube, obviously. It's not gonna turn like something that's, you know, that you paid 40 bucks for, but it does turn and it does work. This would work like a regular cube. You're not gonna be able to go fast with it. It's not a speed cube by any means. But all the pieces turn well. If you handed this out, I think your spectators wouldn't have any trouble holding onto this and verifying that it's a real cube. The last cube I have is the same size as the Maru Cube. However, it's an eBay cube, and I just picked it up because I just wanted to see what it was like. I actually got 3 of them just to see if they would be any good. And it's not, it's total garbage. So that's a good rule of thumb. Like, if you see it on eBay and there's absolutely no brand name, run away. Like, if you can't tell what it is, I wouldn't pick it up. And like, you can see the stickers, they're just all square. The thing grinds like plastic on plastic when it turns. Like, if you've ever gone to the dollar store and looked at their dollar store cubes, they have sometimes, you know how they have to pressure turn them? Like, that's how it is with this. This doesn't turn at all. It'd be great for a prop. Like, if you just want a cheap prop just to look like a mini cube, like, oh, it's small, then fine, pick one of these up. Don't get the keychain version. That's what this is, basically. It's a keychain version without the keychain. But if you get the keychain version, then you have to deal with the one cube that has the ring through it, so I wouldn't get that. But if you just want a cheap prop, you know, or if you wanted to get a bunch of these, like if you wanted to get a big size Rubik's Cube and then hit it with a hammer and it turns into a bunch of tiny little ones, these are, you know, only a couple bucks on eBay, then definitely get these if you just want a junky prop, but don't get this if you want an actual cube that's turnable and solvable. All right, so that's pretty much it for my mini cube collection. Of course, I'm gonna say you wanna get the mini Volk because it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to have, and I love it. And like I said, do all your shopping at Speed Cube Shop. That's where I do all my shopping. They're always gonna send things totally fast. They bag your order and send it and ship it so fast. They're gonna put everything in a nice protective mailing envelope so nothing ever gets damaged. And best of all for me, they take PayPal. They take PayPal, and I love using PayPal, and they take PayPal, so that works great for me also. What do you guys think about mini cubes? Are you doing a shrinking cube effect yourself? What do you use mini cubes for? Ask me questions, tell me some comments, put those down there in the section below. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.